Alright, what's going on, guys? So, figured I'd do a video here on the Altima. I've got it all done, put together. Been driving it around a bit here. Got my crap in there, obviously, because I'm daily driving it, but there it is. In all its beauty, which isn't very much. I went ahead and actually, I painted this bottom lip. It does have the flake in it as well. I had to fix that tip. They're not straight, but they're good enough. Obviously we got that Bondo mess up right there. I forgot to sand it, but it's painted now, so too bad. The wheels are really, they're pretty rough, but the paint went completely fisheye on me, but don't even care. Pretty well everything under the hood is about the same as before. I'm rocking these lights off eBay. They're just the black housing clear lens on the side. I've got LEDs in them all. I put LED in the HID too. Got this 0 gauge wire here running into the battery that's in the trunk. I'm not sure if I actually put a video of that or not. Oh, I guess my tie rod boot fell off down there. I'll have to fix that. Besides that, not really much. I changed that fuel line and I put some wrap over it because the sun was cracking it. Besides that, like, we've upgraded the grounds, obviously. We got 0 gauge going to the frame, and then I've also upgraded the ground going to the trans as well. Besides that, not really much, man. I had to change this pressure sensor for the AC because it failed. I had to put a brand new one in there and it failed. So I was filling it up and it wasn't doing nothing. So put a new one in there, evacuated it, and recharged it. Now the AC works perfect, so that's awesome. One thing I am going to do, though, is pull the front bumper off, and I'm going to put some fans in the front because when I'm parked, for whatever reason, the fan controller isn't kicking the fans on high, and I'm not getting very cold AC when I'm parked. When I'm driving down the road, it's perfect, but I had the same problem with my Mazda, and I think it's something to do with the 12A gas that they use now instead of the R34A. So my remedy is I'm just going to stick 2 fans on there, which is what I did on my Mazda 3, and that fixed it. So like I say, it's just when you're parked, that's the only time that it's an issue. Pretty well everything's about the same. Really haven't done much. I mean, like, I went over everything, obviously, like serviced, and we did spark plugs and coil packs, and I even put a brand new dipstick on it for the oil. As you can see, we're looking pretty good on the oil. The VVT solenoids and all that stuff are all new. All the cam crank sensors, knock sensor is all new. Heater hoses, you name it, I changed it all. Alright, what's going on, YouTube? So, had a bit of a whoopsie the other night. Ran through a construction zone, and they'd done a culvert, and of course they had a section of gravel all ripped out. So yeah, the front bumper, the bumper is not bad, surprisingly. The lip really didn't take it very good. As you can see, the paint came right off. Mostly my fault. I didn't paint it, or I didn't sand it before I painted it, but it bent the lip down quite a lot, actually. Did some pretty good damage. You can see right here that it... Anyway, I'm gonna need a new one, but it doesn't look totally euchred, so I'm just gonna roll with it. But in doing that, I managed to end up ripping the entire inner fender out on the whole entire car. So now I've got a jack. I already lost the passenger side on the same road, right on the road that I work on, but now I got to jack it up. Unfortunately, my intake runs straight down into the wheel well, and that's my filter. So obviously this is a problem. So I think what I might do is I might even put the filter right here if I could manage to get it here. Even if I have to take this off and cut this, I might do that just to try to get it away as best as I can. I mean, it's gonna hurt my IATs, but it's kind of, I'm missing everything. Like, all the inner fender got destroyed because of course it happened on, I had to drive home, so it really took a kicking. But anyways, I'm going to jack this up and see what the heck I'm gonna do. I do have some rod fans up there. I gotta pop the AC condenser, which it looks like I think I have to move the rad in order to even do that. So that also sucks quite a lot. I'll have to, I mean, hey, maybe I could just tip it forward and get the zip ties slid down in there. All I gotta do is pop the fans in. I just need the zip ties in there. I don't know, maybe if I loosen the radiator, maybe I'll be able to move it enough that I can get in there. We will find out. So I'll show you guys the setup in the trunk, which is actually really simple. Just don't mind the cleaning stuff. But I've got the box just self-tapped with some metal strapping, and that's just getting her done. Got her 10 gauge wire, that's running up to the Terra amps. And then I've got the amps, they're mounted on the seat back there. I can't see our battery setup because it's down under the rug. Possibly you'll be able to see it, but there it is there. You got our second battery hiding out. It's just under there. That's just my laptop, that don't matter. So we're gonna put this in the back seat. All right, so now in the back seat, we've got quite the setup going. Pull the cord here. Now I did put aftermarket 6x9s up on the top here. You probably can't see, but maybe if I get a view, I'll put Boss speakers in there. So, of course, I popped all the clips out on this carpet, and I forgot to put them back in before I put the seat in. So every time you move the seat, the stupid carpet comes up. Anyway, whatever. That's good enough. So we've got our power wire coming up here, and that obviously runs down and up to the front. And this is hooked to the battery, and our power wire is obviously connecting them. But we've got the Terra amps right here. It's not the Smart, unfortunately. I didn't even realize, but then I've got this Pioneer running the rear deck speakers and all 4 door speakers. I'll just shut all that stuff. I changed all the door speakers as well. They're all running on the amp. The only thing I didn't change was the tweeters. I left that alone. We changed everything in under the dash, so it's got a new heater core, AC evaporator, blower motor, you name it. We went nuts. We changed everything. It's all brand new. Probably overkill, yeah, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm actually gonna start this thing up because I'm gonna take it to work. I'm gonna park the Mustang. But yeah, hell yeah. I mean, this thing's a hoopty, don't get me wrong. It's a bit of a workout to drive because we got the solid bushings everywhere. The JWT flywheel with the stage 2 in this performance clutch, and you know, it's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's not so bad. You see the paint really depends on the day. Like a day like today with the overcast, honestly it looks horrible. Like 10 out of 10, I would never do this again. I would never do this paint again. It looks really crappy on a day like today, which is basically all the days that I drive this car. So I think next time I'm gonna stay with the factory gray on the other car.